Well, ready?
Good
morning. Thank you all for being here. I'd like to welcome and recognize our mayor of the city, Mayor Mitch Landrieu. Also, we have Council Member James Gray with us. Mr. Robert Tedesco from Domino's Pizzas here with us. Also, Deputy Chief Randy Mushat. Darlene Cassandra from Crime Stoppers. Our Homicide Commander Nick Gernon and our lead homicide detective Travis Ward's here with us. Last week we lost Michael Price, a Domino's pizza delivery driver, a husband, a father, and a member of our community. NOPD officers found Mr. Price shot to death inside of his vehicle early in the morning on March 24th on North Roman Street in the Lower Ninth Ward. He was on duty in between deliveries. By all accounts, he was there doing exactly what he was supposed to do. This was a senseless killing. He did not deserve this. Our NOPD homicide detectives, led by Detective Travis Ward, immediately got to work to solve this case. They worked around the clock searching for clues, talking with people in the community, gathering as much evidence as possible. We also asked help from the community, and they came forward. During the course of the investigation, we received Crime Stopper tips that gave us the name of a possible suspect. That information put detectives in the right direction with additional information provided from members of the community. We were able to identify 24-year-old Michael Portis as the suspect. Around 7:00 a.m. today, members of the New Orleans Police Department Special Operations Division's Tactical Unit arrested Mr. Portis at his home at 4937 Palger Street without incident. Portis will be charged with first-degree murder, and we will continue to build our case to bring absolute justice to Mr. Michael Price and his family. So at this time, we believe Porter was the only shooter. He acted alone, but we're still asking anyone with any information about this shooting to come forward. So it may not necessarily be over. We need absolutely every piece of information that anyone might have. Please bring that to us. Our message today is clear. If crime is the life you choose, then prison will be the price you pay. You cannot hide and you will not get away. We will pursue you relentlessly. We would not be here today without the combination of work from everybody standing here with me, the incredible, absolute incredible work our members of our homicide division, strong partnership with Crime Stoppers, helping get the word out, great support from Domino's Pizza, and support and resources from the mayor of the city. He is committed to providing NOPD with the resources that we need to do our job, to get our job done, focusing on bringing down murder and crime. And so right now, I'd like to thank you all for being here. I want to turn it over to our mayor.
Thank you, Chief. Chief, thank you very much. Today, the people of the city of New Orleans took another step to bring justice closer to us on behalf of Michael Price. On March 24th, he was taken from us too soon. He was 36 years old, thereabouts. He left a wife and he left 3 precious children, ages 8, 6, and 2. All of the murders in the city put a dagger through our heart and through the soul of the city, and every one of them matter. As I have talked about many times, we have to work together to change the culture of violence in this city into a culture of peace. Michael worked hard. He worked hard for a company that is invested in this city. He worked hard so his children could have an opportunity to succeed, and unfortunately, Michael never got that opportunity. And things are going to be very difficult because his children were robbed of their father at a very young age. The tragedy is a bit more personal because just a couple of weeks before this, Domino's, at my urging for all businesses in the city, stepped forward and said they wanted to be a part of the solution and became an integral part of recruiting men and women who could be on the NOPD. And they're part of our family, and they're all barred in. I want to personally thank Domino's, and we have representatives here today. I talked to Glenn Mueller this morning, who owns most of the franchises in the city, and they remain committed, notwithstanding the fact that they continue to be heartbroken over the loss of one of their family members. The reason why the police were able to do their work, besides the fact that they're fantastic at it and they're aggressive and they will be relentless, is because the community came together and helped bring forth information. The only way that we're going to solve the culture of violence in the city of New Orleans is for the entire community to stand up and say that it's unacceptable. And when something like this happens, to bring forth information so that the police can do their work, so they can make sure that we do quick arrest, and we make sure that we convict those young men and the perpetrators who choose to perpetrate violence on the people of the city of New Orleans. Public safety remains our #1 priority. And as the chief said, the message is going very clear. And it has been this way now for years in this city, that if you wreak havoc on our city, we are going to find you. We are going to arrest you. We are going to convict you. And if need be, to protect you and protect the people of the city of New Orleans, you will go to jail for the rest of your life. And that is a tragedy in and of itself as well, because that is another life that is lost. Every life in this city matters. And we are going to continue to do everything that we can to make sure that when murders occur, that we get on it as aggressively as we can. And I want to thank our homicide detectives for spectacular work, not only on this, but on others as well that we'll talk about in a minute, to bring these individuals to justice and to make sure that everybody in the city knows that there is a heavy, heavy price to pay and a dramatic consequence if you want to challenge the city of peace that we want New Orleans to be. So anyway, thank you very much. I'd like to call up Robert Tedesco, who is representing Domino's Pizza, and thank them again for that partnership, for the work that they have done and that they will do. Robert.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. On behalf of Domino's Pizza, and specifically our franchise, RPM Pizza, we want to thank the New Orleans Police Department, especially the Homicide Unit. Special recognition to lead detective Travis Ward. Today, still the Price family and our New Orleans community, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The time, the energy, and the focus that you spent leading to the arrest of Michael Portis and the brutal killing of our friend Michael Price is much appreciated. As you know, Michael was a loving father, husband, brother, friend, and team member, and we miss him deeply. But we are grateful that today the legal process can begin to bring Michael's killer to justice. Our #1 goal as a franchise or a business in the community is to keep our people safe. There's 4 facts we want to tell you about. #1, if someone chooses to commit a crime like this or any violent crime, the people and the men and women behind me will catch you. We do not carry over $20. All orders taken at the store are recorded by computer, and all orders are recorded by voice. In the event of a criminal act against one of our team members, we're committed with the NOPD and the Mayor's office to do everything within our power and resources to bring you to justice. And lastly, I'd just like to thank our team. We operate 33 restaurants in New Orleans, and in the face of tragedy, they were really special. And without them and without their help, I don't know where our company would be, but we're much stronger today. And the collaborative effort with the men and women behind us, we're very thankful that this day has come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Darlene Kazanza with Crime Stoppers.
I just would like to echo that we're just thrilled to be able to be part of this for the family. I also want to thank Domino's for stepping up and being so quick to react with Crime Stoppers and provide the extra support of billboards and flyers being posted. The tips that came in were incredibly important. The big question is, will there be a reward paid? Yes, there will be a reward paid, but we're just very thankful that we were able to bring justice. And I want to thank Homicide too, because they did an excellent job.
Thank you, Bill. Councilmember James Gray.
I want to thank the mayor, the chief, the homicide detectives. The most important players in this are the people of the city of New Orleans. We have to decide that we will not tolerate crime in our city. If you know something, tell. Every crime in this city is a crime against you, your children, and your grandchildren. You have to participate in ending this. Without your help, these great policemen cannot do their job. Their job starts with you helping them, you telling them everything you know. We need to be happy about what we've done here today, but we need to do it again and again so that people in this city will know you cannot commit a crime in this city and get away with it. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Okay, we'll have a few questions.